So now I'm going to show you guys testicle breathing practice. So this is a practice that builds on what we've already been doing with the Qigong practice and the microcosmic orbit. And now we're going to begin working directly with our sexual energy and moving that sexual energy throughout the microcosmic orbit. So with this practice, we're working with the unaroused sexual energy that's latent in the testicles. So basically we breathe into the testicles and activate that energy, and then we're going to bring that energy throughout our microcosmic orbit, and that begins to charge up the body with sexual energy, and that also keeps this sexual energy moving. So it's great for transmuting that energy and really getting the most out of it as you're practicing semen retention. And this is an important practice to do if you are practicing semen retention. It will help you keep that energy moving, and really it's such a simple practice. You can do this anywhere to charge up yourself and charge your body with sexual energy. So I like to do this sitting down. You can also do it standing up or laying down, or you can do it as you're walking around or at the gym. Anything you're doing, you can add testicle breathing to, but for now, let's try it sitting down in a comfortable seat. And it's good to massage your testicles a little bit before you begin this practice, just to increase your awareness of them. And then finding a comfortable seat, closing your eyes, and just focus on your breath. So we're going to start squeezing the perineum as we inhale. So the perineum is the pelvic floor, and using the same muscles that you use if you have to pee and you're holding that in. That's the same muscles that we're going to be using. So squeeze those on the inhale and let them relax on the exhale. Getting into that rhythm and keeping that, we're going to use that for the whole duration of the practice. So squeezing on the inhale, releasing on the exhale, and keeping the tongue against the roof of the mouth. And now feel as though you're breathing into your testicles. And exhale. And feel as though your testicles are energetically expanding with the inhale and contracting with the exhale. So focusing all of your awareness on your testicles. Feeling them expanding and contracting. And noticing any sensations that arise in the testicles. You may start feeling some tingling. You may feel as though they're actually expanding and contracting. And you may notice this sort of cool energy in the testicles. And you can even feel as though your testicles are spiraling, so you're spiraling the energy in the testicles, just to increase your awareness of that area. Expanding and contracting the testicles, still clenching the perineum on the inhale. And by now you may be feeling some sensations in the testicles, or at least have an increased awareness of that area. So now we're going to start drawing that energy. So just feel as though you're pulling that energy out of your testicles on the inhale, and like water, it's moving. So first we're going to move it into the tailbone area. So inhale, clenching, bring that energy into the tailbone. Feel it spiral here and relax. Exhale, let it condense there. As you inhale, draw the energy back up from the testicles into the tailbone. Relax. Now drawing up to the Ming Men, opposite the navel. So inhaling up from the testicles into the Ming Men. Feeling the energy spiral here. And release. And as you exhale, you just feel the energy condense in that area. Now up to the T11, opposite the solar plexus. With every inhale, you're drawing energy up to the point, and as you exhale, you're feeling it condense in that point. And now let's bring it up to the base of the neck, the C7 vertebra. And you can hold the breath for a bit as you inhale, after you inhale, and condense the energy in that spot. So inhale, bringing it up. And exhale, feel it condense, spiraling at the base of the neck. Once again, bringing the energy up. And you can even place one hand on the testicles and one hand on the point that you're bringing the energy to. Now let's bring the energy up to the base of the skull from the testicles. And then bringing energy up to the crown. So placing your other hand on the crown. Bring energy up to the crown of the head. Looking up. And then holding the breath. It feels like you're spiraling the energy inside the brain. And you can move your eyes around in spirals. Moving it one way and then the other. And then exhaling. Feeling it condense in the brain. Once again, inhaling, bring the energy up. Looking up, spiraling in the brain one way and then the opposite way. Exhaling, doing this a couple more times. Inhaling, bring the energy up to the brain. Feeling as though your spine is a straw and you're sucking this energy up from the testicles all the way up to the brain. Inhaling up. One more time. Bring the energy up. Spiraling in the brain. Supercharging the brain with sexual energy. And then let's bring that sexual energy down from the brain. So now just place the tongue and through to the mouth and just Exhale down the front channel. Feel like this sexual energy is like water just moving down the front of the body. Now we're going to bring the energy through the full microcosmic orbit. So as you inhale and clench, bring the energy up to the crown. Then exhale the energy down the front of the body, making a loop. You may notice a difference in the quality of energy when we're working with the sexual energy versus working with just the microcosmic orbit without the activation of the sexual energy. To me, the energy feels thicker, it feels almost watery. So let's circulate it a few more times through the orbit, breathing up. Exhaling down the front channel. Up. And down. One more time, up to the brain. And then place the hands on the belly, bring energy down into the belly. And just breathing here at the belly center. Just placing all your awareness in the lower dantian, feel it expanding and contracting with your breath. Condensing all this sexual energy into our core, where it can store and be digested. And then just sit here for a moment and just observe your body. Notice how you're feeling. Notice what feels different from when you began your practice. So that is testicle breathing. It's very simple, but it's a very powerful practice. And you'll notice that the more you do it, the more you're able to tune into that sexual energy, and it really becomes quite blissful. So that is a very important foundational practice for circulating sexual energy throughout your body and learning to keep the sexual energy moving. And this is a very good foundation for being able to have non-ejaculatory orgasms, being able to have full body orgasms. So practice this, and it may take some time, working with your orbit to really get it open and clear, but with time and practice, you will see very good results. And like I said, you can do this anywhere, any time of the day. You can do it when you're walking around, just charging up your testicle energy and bringing that throughout your body, and it's just a really great tool to have, and it's very powerful. So practice well.